Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be making this video about we're going to be making a get to know me video. So I'm just going to sit here and talk to y'all because why not? Because I'm bored and I have nothing else to film, so I need something to film. So I figured I might as well just make a get to know me video. So my name is Andrew Kaysen, obviously, by my title on my YouTube channel. But anyway, I'm 19 years old. I live in Alabama. I plan to move to Florida after I graduate cosmetology school from my local college. Do I want to do cosmetology for the rest of my life? No, because, well, not so much for the rest of my life, but I do want to do it, just not within these next few years because I am 19. I'm about to be 20 next month. My birthday is April 4th. And I just want to see what the world has in store because I'm young. I want to explore the world and see what it's like outside of Alabama because Alabama's just not what I picture me living in as an adult and being a person and living on my own and doing all that fun stuff. I want to live in like a city, suburban neighborhood, in an apartment in the next couple months or year or so. I just want to be financially stable, but I just don't see me living in Alabama for the rest of my life, and I really don't like it because I just feel like there's nothing here for me, if that makes sense. But yeah, my favorite color is purple. I love to sing. I like to do social media. Even though I'm really not that active, I still enjoy doing it. But around here, and on top of the fact that my car is messed up right now, so it's not like I can really go out and film me to do something because at my house there's not really much to do. So, and my house is not really that aesthetic looking. It's terrible. But I just like to do stuff, you know. I see them people on social media doing their weekly day in the life. Come with me to the gym, the productive week of my life, the productive day of my life, clean my apartment with me type videos is what I really enjoy wanting to film. But I just feel like, I don't know, it's just where I'm at. It's just not what I want to do in this house anyway, because I just don't have that much inspiration or motivation, just because the fact that everything's so outdated in this house. Because I live with my grandma. She's got one leg. She had to have it amputated because of blood flow to her leg and she lost it. So I helped take care of her. I lived here for the last 16 years of my life. I think, yeah, 16, almost 18 years of my life. I do everything I can to help her because she depends on me, and I'm just a kind, outgoing person. By the way, just apologize in advance if this video is all over the place because I'm just ranting to y'all basically. But I'm just trying to get the point out to the fact where y'all know me for me, if that makes sense. But anyway, I've got a younger brother and a younger sister. My younger sister, she lives with her grandmother on her dad's side of the family. We're all half siblings. We all have the same mother but different dad. My half brother lives with me. He's about to be 18 in June. I'm 19. He's 2 years younger than me. Then sister's 2 years younger than him. We're all 2 years apart. I was the firstborn. Brother's the middle. Sister's the baby. You know, that kind of deal. So, in a way, even though we don't see our sister a whole lot, me and her get along more than me and my brother do. We always butt heads. We're constantly in arguments. We constantly pick and poke at each other, and it's just not a good thing because we're getting to the point where we need to be mature and grow up and be adults and get along with one another. We do every now and again, but most of the time he was babied when we were in this house, growing up with his grandpa, because he's legally his, what's the word? He is his grandfather that lived here with his wife, which is technically, long story short, we were in foster care. And we were in foster care, in and out of it for 2 or 3 years. My half brother's biological grandfather got us both out, and we lived here ever since. But the older and older I got, the more and more his grandpa didn't really treat me that well, in a sense. He would always believe whatever would come out of his mouth, and I was never good enough, and you should be more like your brother. I have nothing for you. There's nothing you can do to make me love you. Or he was just not very nice to me. He was very verbally abusive. And that's okay, because it just made me even stronger than I am today. Because, I mean, I hate to say it like that, but even at his funeral, I didn't cry. Didn't cry, had no emotion. Everybody else is bawling tears, and I'm just sitting there. I'm like, And I know that sounds bad, but if you went through what I went through, you wouldn't have had no emotion after he was gone either. And it's just bittersweet, because is it sad that he's gone? Yeah, but he did live a long life, and everybody said that we kept him going. But I'm glad, not so much that he's gone, but that the terrible things that he'd done to me was gone, and said to me, and how he made me feel, and all this. And I just couldn't do it anymore. And the night that I found out that he was gone, it was like a weight that was lifted off my shoulders. But it's like, I'm more of an adult now. Like I said, I'm about to be 20. And it's just, I want to move on with my life. I'm done working at my local convenience store. I don't want to work there anymore. I want to be out of there, because it's not the best environment. It's very toxic, and it's just not worth it. But I'll be right back, because I got to go do something. Hold on. Ooh. Hey guys, I'm back. I had to go do something real quick. Sorry about that. But also, tell me if this lighting is any better, because I forgot about it. And I have this little clippable light I can put on my phone, because I'm filming on my iPhone, because I don't have the money to buy a camera right now. So we're going to work with what Amazon can give us. But tell me if this lighting is any better, if I should turn it up or turn it down, because it's like kind of in the middle. And it's a mixture between cool and warm light. So I kind of thought that would even it out, because my room has got white walls. So yeah, back to what I was saying. Yes, I'm relieved that he's gone. He was actually in a lot of pain when he died, from what he's complained about and said, but I don't wish pain upon anybody, because it's just not me. I'm not more so happy that he's gone. I'm more so happy that all the stress and all the bad negative energy towards me is over. It was like a weight lifted off my shoulders, and even now I'm still really not in a good place, because grandmother is starting to turn into him, and she's constantly in pain and bickering and complaining and talking down to me in ways that I don't think somebody should. Not so, because in her mind, I'm not an adult and I shouldn't talk back to her type way, because that's how she was raised. And that's not her fault, but I've tried to get her to understand that I'm an adult at this point, and you don't need to just talk to me in any tone or way or however you feel. And when I feel like I'm getting attacked, I'm not just going to sit there and say nothing. At this point, I'm to the point where I'm old enough and I'm going to start standing up for myself type of deal. But I love her to death. I really do. But she's getting to the point where I can't be in the same house as her anymore. And I want to move out, partly because of her, but also it's because I'm literally about to be 20 years old. I need to move out on my own and figure out who I am as a person, because I'm not going to live here for the rest of my life. I don't want to live here for the rest of my life. No, it's not going to happen. I refuse to let it happen, because I just want to experience what other people get to experience that I wasn't able to experience like normal kids were, in a way, because I was never allowed to go to a friend's house. I was never allowed to go to the beach. I was never able to go out unless they said I could, or they were the ones that taken me. I was never allowed to have friends over. I could never go to football games growing up. But for the past couple of years after he died, I was able to go to football games, I will say that. But there was just normal kid things that kids and people my age get to do that I don't necessarily get to do, because I'm still in college. I graduate next May out of cosmetology school at my local community college. And I love that college, I really do. But I'm driving my grandma's second car because my car is messed up, and therefore the only places I'm allowed to go are to work and back, and from college to home, if that makes sense, because those are her rules and I respect them. But it's just like, there's no need for all that aggressive energy when you tell me that, because there's times that she'll talk to me and she's so aggressive, and it's like, why? There's no need for that. No need for that whatsoever. Sorry if y'all can see that moving. It's the door on my closet. I'm leaning up against it because I wanted to have a clean background, because my bed and that side is not clean. I'm currently washing my sheets, and I've got my throw blankets and a laundry hamper basket and some organizing pouches that I've got from my bags and stuff out on the bed, and my lunchbox. So we're sitting here. Sorry about the noise. But what was I gonna say? Oh, and back to me being me. I mean, as I said, I'm probably said this like 6 times in the past 10 minutes. Probably haven't even been filming 10 minutes, but I'm about to be 20 in April. I need to start taking care of my body. I don't know if y'all can tell. I'm sure y'all seen me talking, the double chin coming out, the fat cheeks, but I'm 40 pounds overweight for my height because I'm 5'4". I'm not in the healthiest mindset. I'm not in the most inspirational mindset. I'm in a kind of a depressed slump, if you would say. But when I get my car fixed, I need to start going to the gym and eating right, because currently I'm drinking a lot of sodas, a lot of pizza, a lot of chili cheese, a lot of junk. The one good thing out of this is I do drink a lot of water, because I do have a Stanley, and I drink 3 or 4 Stanleys a day, so that's 40 ounces. I don't know, check my math. But anyway, I try to drink at least 120 ounces of water a day. And I'm not really getting enough protein. I'm not eating the right diet, like I said. And I'm just not, I'm lazy. I don't get out and exercise. I'm just not motivated to do it, because I have no motivation or inspiration to do it. Because it's like, I try and do something, and it's like, I lose motivation. And it's like, I can't do it. I don't want to for some reason. It's like, I need to, but without the motivation and inspiration, you don't want to do anything. And I just want to start somewhere new and have a clean slate and be the best version of me I can be possible, because I know it'll benefit me and others positively. Because it's like, at the end of the day, life's too short and you only live once. So don't do something you don't want to do. Do what makes you happy. And it's like, some people really sleep on that when I see them. And they're like, yeah, I want to do this, but something, so-and-so's holding me back. And I'm like, well, if there's ever, sorry, I just kicked the tripod. I seen it, like, and they're like, this is holding me back and I can't do it. I'm like, well, the moment you get a window, break free and do what you love to do. Do what makes you happy. And coming from somebody that wants to do what makes them happy, but doesn't necessarily have the motivation, I don't know how that works, but it's weird because I don't want to see people fall into the rabbit hole, depressed rabbit hole that I've fallen into. Because I know it's not good for me. I know where I'm at in life, and I know I don't want to be right here where I'm at in life right now. But you know what? Stuff happens. It's life. That's okay. But I'm currently trying to work on it to where I don't have to be like this anymore. I don't want to have to work. I don't work 9 to 5, but I work 4 days a week. I was working 5, but I was basically, how it works is I work at my local Dollar General, and if y'all don't know what a Dollar General is, it's like a mini convenience shopping store. There's regular Dollar Generals, and there's Dollar General markets. The only difference between the originals and the markets is the markets sell fresh produce and meat and all that good stuff. Regular Dollar Generals don't. They just sell like frozen foods, snack cakes. They sell more clothes than they do sell more clothes than a regular. The regular Dollar Generals sell more than a market does when it comes to clothing and other stuff like that. That is really the only difference in them. And maybe the size, because the newer markets are bigger than the Dollar Generals, than some of the Dollar Generals that were transformed into Dollar General markets. But I made $12.75 an hour over there, and I work 24 to 26 hours a week. I was working like 36 hours a week, but she cut them back, my manager, and I've yet to talk to her about it because I don't know how much longer I'm going to be there at this point after I get my car fixed. I might go somewhere else. I might go work at Walmart. I don't know, because people at Walmart make a whole lot more money than I do and can afford a whole lot more than I do. But I don't know how well that would be for my mental health. I want to try and put my mental health first, if that makes any sense. Because if I've got good mental health and a clean mind, I feel like I'm better off in a sense. And I don't know, it's just weird to say because I don't know, I really don't know, but I'm going to end the video here. I don't know how long this video has been. I don't know how long it's going to be after I edit it, but edit it. It sounded weird for a minute when I said that, edited it. Oh, shoot. I just kicked the tripod again. I'm sorry about that. But, yeah, I'm just going to get the video off here, like I said, and I'm going to edit it, and then I'm going to post it, and hopefully y'all like it, and hopefully this gives you more of a sense of who I am, and it was more of a rant than a get to know me. And if that's how y'all feel, comment down below and let me know, and then I'll try and make a better get to know me type video, because this turned more from a get to know me into a rant, and that's fine. But I love you guys, and I'll see y'all in the next one.